Hello, everyone.
Afternoon, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
This is it, guys.
Yeah, we've gotten here to the finale, and everything is falling apart, which is what you want in a finale, right? Like everything's finally come to a head. I'm really bummed out that Oleg is looking at serious time.
Yeah, 20 years, man.
Yeah, Philip and Elizabeth, it looks like they're completely blown. Which is where we thought we'd get eventually.
Got their go bags.
I know it's a smaller part, but I really want. I feel like Stan's got to be the catalyst to come through.
Yeah,
he's got the message. The message that's going to resolve a lot of this.
Yeah, and it's like they've gotten so close to getting caught in the past.
Yeah,
to where like whenever Philip called her and told her like it's time to go.
Yeah,
I was kind of like, oh wait, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
oh no,
we're
like,
there. I didn't see it coming to that point on the episode. Where we get to the end, it's like, no, grab your stuff, it's over. We are there.
It's like we knew that this was going to happen eventually, but like when it actually happened, I was like shocked by it. I was like, oh my god. So we have to figure out what's going to happen with Paige and Henry. There's so many storylines we have to wrap up this episode, and I
don't know what you do.
I don't either. I have no idea what
the resolution is going to be for everybody.
Who's going to die? Do they make it out? Like, what's going to happen?
Who's going to prison? Who's getting out of the country, and who's not?
Yeah.
Like, if you're Paige, what do you do? Your loyalties are so split. You are an American.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
And she's an adult now.
And she's an adult now.
So you're going to be questioned.
It's well. I mean, she's also completely guilty of espionage too. She's not innocent.
They don't know that though.
That's true. Well, I mean, they don't, but
they start putting the pieces together. Maybe,
I was going to say, once you start reverse engineering, which is what Philip has done, or Stan has done, right? You start reverse engineering, like all of these times where all of their stories that I just bought start lining up. It's like, oh, I've been lied to this whole time for years,
and countless times.
So maybe you get there, maybe you don't. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Paige can just have her life.
Yeah.
Who knows about Philip and Elizabeth?
She's so naive.
Right. All right, we should get started here. We want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuary Lurker, Balash Foldez, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverson, MJ, Sudigunava Rapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, Where Panda 47, Jamie Morgan, and Coincidence. Thank you so much, guys. We are very happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we have watched or we are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On the Americans, we are done now, obviously. But we have already jumped into our next show, which is going to be a surprise. A little bit, possibly even to the Patreon people a little bit.
Yeah.
So jump over there. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You'll only get to see us for copyright purposes.
For sure. And so many people have said this is like one of the best finales they've seen.
Yeah, they've been telling us that. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Interesting how we're starting off with no dialogue.
Yeah.
Just
straight into it.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a sec.
What's up?
Quick call.
Yeah, I feel like Stan is going to be the big catalyst for most of what happens here through the end. I mean, Philip and Elizabeth do a lot of the heavy lifting, but he's
for sure.
He's got the whole world in his hands, doesn't he?
On this.
He's not in.
Can I take a message?
Is Elizabeth there?
No, sorry, she's not in either.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Call the house.
Yeah. I mean, that's not indicative of an actual thing.
No, but still.
I'm at a lot of places besides working home sometimes.
Yeah. It's going to fuel his suspicions.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
My best friends are spies.
Right. Plus the whole right under your nose the whole time, too.
Oh, man, he'd probably feel so dumb.
Yeah, just betrayed and dumb.
He's got to get away from the school. We'll pick him up on the road or in a town. Our best bet's probably the Canadian border.
I don't even know what to tell Henry.
He's been doing so well there. His future is here.
I agree. Henry is straight up American.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
It's the best thing for him.
100%.
That sucks, but yeah, probably.
They would tear him to pieces.
He doesn't know anything.
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, Paige you've got to take.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. This is where he grew up.
I agree with this decision, and it's really unselfish.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Maybe you were right. Maybe Stan does take him when it's over. I always thought there's no way, but he'd be the closest thing to family that he has.
Yeah, they spent so much time together.
Yeah.
The show has spent so much time showing us Stan and Henry's relationship.
I feel like they have a better relationship than Stan and his own son.
Yeah. For real. Yeah, Stan and Matthew were like estranged.
Right. I'm with you, though. I still want to see how Stan's woman plays into this.
I totally forgot about that for a second.
I did, too.
Yeah,
I was like, no, you were right. There's a chance that she ends up taking a lot of the fall here.
She could.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, was it last season where they introduced her? Or was that season 4?
I think it was all the way back in season 4.
End of season 4.
Towards the end, yeah.
Because he met her at the gym, so maybe. I mean, maybe. Unless it's another Martha's gun situation.
Right, exactly. She's just a lady.
Yeah. We've just been pointing fingers at her for no reason.
Right. It's like, I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah. I just like the FBI.
I don't know if that's the garage or not. I've never paid enough attention to the outside.
We've only seen the interior, really. I mean, like...
Because the KGB doesn't want your religion to exist. They want to destroy it, along with anybody who practices it.
Is that true? I have no idea if that's true or not.
You might be useful to them, Father, but don't kid yourself. They're not your friends.
I don't know. You think the priest cracks?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why they're running, is they know the priest is going to crack.
It would be pretty wild if this whole episode is spent, like, on the run, and then by the end of it, they're just like, that was so close.
Right, yeah.
I have forgotten. How did they find the garage?
I'm assuming, like, I don't know if they even really said, but they were narrowing it. They're doing a broad search on the car purchases and stuff. I don't know if that's what got them there or not. I'm sorry, I've completely missed that.
I missed that detail.
But clearly Stan figured out the garage.
Yeah. What's important is they're there.
Right.
Hey, can you handle this for a couple hours? I gotta check something out.
What are you so busy with? Got another lead?
Maybe. I don't think so.
He's going to go check on Philip and Elizabeth.
He's going to run right into him, isn't he?
I killed a KGB officer.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Left her to die in the street.
That was Oleg's girlfriend, by the way.
Oh,
Tatiana,
was it?
remember?
I didn't recognize her.
I didn't either. Somebody pointed out on Patreon.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Or ex-girlfriend, you know.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they had her doing such a high-level hit. It's like, I thought she was more important than that.
I thought she was about, like, her pay grade is higher than that.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, because they zoomed in on her face, and I didn't recognize
I didn't either.
The lady. You know, somebody was like, yeah, that's who he was dating in season 5 or 4.
Totally missed that.
Что вы сказали?
Я мало что знаю, но похоже, при нем что-то нашли.
Что это значит?
You're never going to see your son again?
Американцы, они же его на своих обменяют.
Игорь Павлович, он не был на официальном задании.
Ай.
Он эти вещи не контролирует, в том-то и беда. За мной, наверное, теперь придут. За вами тоже могут.
Well, this could all go bad.
Одного сына убили на бессмысленной войне, а теперь это.
Well, now that they're showing this, I really hope Oleg gets out. I really do.
The Russian Orthodox Church in America would go down in flames if the public knew about your ties to the KGB.
Don't crack.
Just say I don't have any ties to the KGB and then leave it.
Yeah.
You tell us who that man was you were meeting with, and I promise you all this stays quiet.
He's cracking.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
No matter how it came to be.
Anyone you help me find will come to no harm. You have my word.
He can't guarantee that.
But you're asking me to let down people who trust me.
I have to let down people who trust me all the time, Father.
It's true.
Yeah.
There are 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't know their American names.
Okay, there we are.
Nadezhda and Misha, those are the Russian names.
How long have you been meeting with him?
I've known them for 3 years.
And he's seen them.
Yeah. For their wedding, yeah.
I saw them out of their disguises. Once.
Is he at the school? Is he looking for Paige? Like they're going to go get Paige?
I wonder. man. His face.
Yeah.
I hope they don't have to kill Stan. That would be really crappy.
I don't think they will. I think this would be a crap show if Stan dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, both of you. Did you bring Dad?
Is Gwen here?
What? No.
S has hit the fan page.
Just don't start right now.
It's over. This is how it works. It's not our choice.
What, are we supposed to just...
Did she not think about this step?
I guess not.
What's gonna happen to him? I don't understand. How's he gonna live? Who's gonna pay for his college?
I can't believe they didn't have this conversation before this.
I know.
He'll hate you.
We know that.
We have to go, and we have to go now.
That does suck. It's true,
That's
too.
Awful. That'd be the weirdest day of your life.
Yeah.
Like, it really
oh my
would be.
God, yeah. They are so busted now. They're all running out together.
Yeah.
They are so caught now. No one's wearing disguises anymore. They took their hats off.
Yep.
You were right, Stan, and now you know for sure.
Hey!
Oh, no!
Hi, Paige.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Both your parents came to pick you up? That seems a little strange.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He called work.
My stomach hurts.
You're going home from college for a stomachache?
God.
I can't watch this.
This
Oh
is
my
so
God.
rough.
It's in the dealership getting service. We got a loaner.
So what happens if I call in this plate?
Maybe you and I.
Stop moving, you fucking piece of shit!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Is that the first F-bomb we've had on the show?
It is, yeah.
Lie down on the ground.
I'm glad Stan got the F-bomb.
Yeah.
We're not lying on the ground, not while you have that gun pointing at us. This is Paige,
Stop!
Stan.
Elizabeth, just stop.
Look at her eyes. They look terrified.
Yeah.
We had a job to do.
Wow.
Oh,
It's
wow.
It's come clean.
Yeah.
It's on the table now.
We had a job to do.
You were my best friend.
I have no idea where this goes from here. Oh, my God.
This is nuts.
I was terrified. And then we ended up as friends.
Friends.
He's not going to buy that. I mean,
You made my life a joke.
Oh.
For all these years, my life was the joke, not yours.
Yeah.
They told me when I was 16. But
Why?
Henry?
No.
he doesn't know anything.
Oh, my God. This is rough.
this is like,
I would have done anything for you, Philip. For all of you.
just let me go.
You still can.
Who is that? We don't know who that is.
Fucking liar. I saw it on your face when I told you about them.
He didn't
He
actually.
doesn't know who it is.
Do you know how many people have been killed by Soviet agents here in Washington in the last year? 5 years?
Elizabeth's like, yeah.
He doesn't even do this kind of work anymore. He quit. He's a travel agent now, that's all.
I mean, I wouldn't believe them either, even though
Yeah.
he's telling the truth. Except for the killing part.
Yeah.
Get down.
Someone's going to die here. Stan, hope you're wearing a vest, buddy.
I don't want anyone to kill Stan.
Stan, I don't even know why anymore.
Maybe
It
he gets
seemed like the right thing to do for my country.
Oh, this is not going to sell for him.
It was all just screwing people for... I don't even know for what.
Yeah.
I have to run away from the place that I have lived for the past so many years.
I thought we were going to get an actual number there.
They're trying to get rid of Gorbachev.
Thank you. We got to this point.
Do you know Oleg Borov?
Who is that?
Don't bullshit me now.
He doesn't know his name.
I don't know his name.
Told me I had to send it back to Russia.
That message has to get back home.
I could care less who runs your...
Oh my God, Stan, you're better than this.
Yeah.
We have to tell them what happened here, because if that dead drop didn't go through, we're the only ones who can stop this now.
Yeah.
You should probably shoot me. But we're getting in that car.
I mean, he's obviously not going to kill him, but I don't know what he does here.
It'd be wild if he was like, nah, this Dirty Harry's all of them. Yeah, he has to take Henry. He has to.
Yep.
He loves you, Stan. Tell him the truth.
Just skipped a little bit.
It did.
I don't know how to say this, but I think there's a chance Renee might be one of us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think you're pretty sure.
Yeah. I can't believe you just let him go. I mean, the only alternative was to shoot him.
Yeah.
They weren't going to get handcuffed.
No. I loved that scene.
Yeah, no, that was a great scene. It was intense and it was long. This is the part where he has to get out of the way of the car. He's going to do it.
Wow. I'm very moved by this.
Yeah.
And people have told us on Patreon that Matthew Rhys won an Emmy for this season.
Yeah, he's
I
great.
think it was for that little speech there. That
it was great.
That was amazing. A bunch of effing Russians.
Yeah.
I applaud that. What a great, great monologue.
I mean, we pondered early if they were going to figure out that the people they were working for were bad people at some point in the show.
Yeah.
But it got so much worse than I thought it was going to. It's like a full-on coup.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe. I guess it's the final season. That's when we finally got there. You know?
Yeah.
Stan's having a real dark night of the soul there.
For sure.
We need to see Henry before we go. We have to see him.
We can't.
Yeah.
Think they do?
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Henry, except maybe with Stan at the very end. Yeah. But who knows?
A phone call.
He looks completely innocent right now.
Or they'll hear us and realize he doesn't know anything. Philip, everything's a risk. At least we can...
Hear his voice.
Say goodbye.
You have to act completely normal on the phone. Like nothing's happening.
Well, I bet Stan's emotionally just wrecked.
Yeah.
I would be. There's no way you can process that.
No. This guy's gonna be like, where you been? He's gonna be like...
Yeah. Like, you have no idea what my world is right now. And now he probably suspects his wife / live-in girlfriend. I'm not sure if they ever got married in the time jump.
I think it's a live-in girlfriend.
Okay.
I think. If they got married, that's pretty wild.
Right. Well, you got to go lock her up, too.
Yeah. Do some sort of background check on her. This poor guy.
This sucks. I
this
feel
poor
so bad.
guy.
Oleg does not deserve any of this.
No.
I think he's, for me, the most sympathetic character on the show right now.
Yeah.
Going into the end.
Dude, his arc has been amazing.
Yeah.
Think about where he started in season 2. We were kind of like, this guy's villainous.
Yeah, because
180
like
completely.
Yeah.
And what's dark is the implications for his family, too, because they're going to be
going through it now.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have a lot in this episode to get through. I don't think Philip and Elizabeth are just running. I think they have to... the message not getting out still has to be a big thing for them.
Yeah, I feel like we're still pretty early on in the episode.
Yeah.
This is a longer one. And
right.
What do you say? I mean, like...
You're going to find out some things, and you'll never see us again. I mean, what else can you do?
Well, they have to...
Love you.
You have to say... Like, they were saying, like, you can't tell them what's happening, so...
You know how proud we all are of you, don't you?
God, this sucks.
Yeah, sure.
And how much we love you.
Yes.
Good.
I just want you to be yourself, okay? Because you're great.
Oh,
this sucks a lot.
I'll be myself, Dad.
He has no idea.
All right, you should probably let Mom drive home.
Actually, she's right here.
Hi, Henry.
Hey, Mom.
What are you doing?
This poor kid has no idea it's the last time he's going to talk to his family.
What your father said. I feel the same.
I know, Mom.
God, this sucks so much.
Hey, Dad, look, I really gotta split. We're in the middle of a ping pong tournament.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Dad.
Buddy.
Well, that was rough.
Oh my God.
I doubt that anyone heard. I mean, it was a payphone. I doubt anyone's gonna
Sure.
put anything together on that.
Yeah.
We watched The Wire. You can't get up on a payphone that fast.
No, this is the 80s.
Yeah.
Now, what is Stan going to say here?
Right.
Yep. I got him dead to rights.
Yeah.
I went by Paige's apartment earlier tonight just in case.
He's got to tell him.
No one was there, but
Oh.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, he's put on a good show here.
That's some solid product placement.
Right.
Old school McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's the Mac and Me McDonald's right there.
It's going to be breakdancing going on inside.
Be amazing.
Think he's on to Renee now?
He's got to be.
Yeah.
Pulls a gun on her. Hands in the air!
I mean, honestly, the whole thing with her wanting to join the FBI, that feels obvious because he stopped being such a good source.
Yeah.
I hope they found a real McDonald's that still looks like this to use for this.
Me too. They've got to be out there.
Yeah.
I miss the old McDonald's. Wake up. You're going to jail.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't know anything yet.
Sure.
Hopefully he'll be looking.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe he never finds out and it just has a broken trust relationship forever now.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Sucks so much. Yeah. It's so surreal seeing like the police swarming their house now, you know?
Man. It's
just over.
It's somber too. Like
yeah.
He's not happy about it. Like, yep. Have to sit separately.
Yeah, not even traveling together. It's smart.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know if he can trust his own girlfriend.
I really hope we find out if she's...
I do too. Well, I mean, this song is about like really ambiguous love, so maybe we just don't. It just stays in the gray area here.
This show does very well with the needle drops on the show. You know what I mean?
It does.
So this is my favorite needle drop they've done.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
that looked guilty.
That looked spy.
Yeah. Looks kind of like him.
Yeah. I was nervous for a second.
So was I. She looks more like it. Her eyebrows are very distinctive.
They are.
I was noticing that in that sketch. I was like, well, that looks a lot like her.
Yeah. That'd be crazy if she gets pulled.
If one of them gets caught, yeah. Yeah, she looks so much like her.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Barney
All
Fife.
Right. Thank you. I'm so glad this song comes back. I love this song, man.
Yeah.
It plays for the rest of the episode. Oh!
Paige isn't going. I did not see that coming.
Whoa. What a great reveal.
That's a great twist there.
What are you going to do?
She's not burned. She can just be herself.
Yeah.
Just like Henry.
Well, Stan knows.
Yeah. Stan knows that she knows, but they don't know that she's a spy.
Sure. So we should just go back to DC then, I guess?
She could.
Oh, my God.
They're moving on without either of their kids.
That was a great reveal.
It was.
Oh, my God. I'm really floored by that. Oh, he went to go see Henry.
It's better that he tells them than 1,000 cops showing up to tell him, you know? Yeah. Honestly, though, Russia's not her home.
No.
Even though she was brought into the world, Russia's not her home.
She is an American.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I'm glad that he has Stan, though.
Yeah.
You know what? That was a great shot, too, with the Jennings on his back.
Yeah.
Like...
I don't want a kid anyway.
Oh, smoking because she's pregnant. She's like, well, I'm not going to keep it kind of thing. Yeah. Interesting to bring Gregory back. I think it's the first time we've seen him since season 1.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. So they really are making the trip back to the Soviet Union now. They're flying out of Canada to whatever stop to get there first.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if they're safe back home now because their plot to stop the KGB was foiled.
Yeah.
Like, they could end up in prison when they get back there.
That'd be a really bleak ending.
It's super bleak.
Just gonna live there now?
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
It is a bold choice to go to a safe house when you're being hunted like that.
Sure.
A different safe house.
Yeah. I think she should go to Stan. I mean, she's an adult now, so she's
right.
maybe,
She's an adult. She doesn't need to live with anybody.
For sure. Technically, she still lives in the dorms, so
yeah,
she's good. She has American citizenship. All that's legitimate.
She's completely clean. The only person that knows anything is Stan.
Yeah.
And Stan doesn't even know that she's
a spy.
Yeah. Guilty of anything.
Yeah.
Except knowing.
I'm glad Henry will have Paige then.
Yeah,
that's
for
good.
sure.
Back home.
They made it. Gotta go.
It would be nuts if they both get killed here.
I mean, really.
Yeah, we're VIPs.
Yeah, hold on a minute. We need to check you out. I like how they changed the music up from American Needle Drops to this.
Yeah. I mean, he said he's in trouble too. So.
Yeah, like this isn't a happy everyone gets away with it ending yet.
No.
Arkady Ivановich, остановите машину.
Okay. Music stopped.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I'm assuming we're shot on location again here.
Yeah. Gotta be. So that it's really convincing green screen.
Really good, yeah. Better than most movies these days.
That's true.
Remember Moonfall?
Oh, my God. That movie. It haunts me.
I can't even remember his name now. When they first asked me.
It's interesting they're using their American accent still.
Speaking English, yeah.
I probably would have worked in a factory.
Yeah.
Managed a factory.
I feel like he would have just been in the military forever.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think, Neil?
Oh, there it is.
Now they cut back to the Russian.
Away.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Great shot to close out this.
Yeah.
This scene.
Amazing.
I can't believe that was
the show.
Okay, when you said we had a lot to resolve, we're not gonna.
I guess not, man.
Okay, so
you know,
Oleg stays in prison, and that's kind of the end of Oleg, and that makes me very sad.
Yeah, we knew it though. We knew he was.
We knew. I just kept hoping like maybe the message will still get forwarded, and we'll realize that he was working on behalf of everybody. But no happy ending.
Yeah, really.
No happy ending for anybody, really.
What's interesting to me is the fact that obviously they're back in Russia, right?
Right.
End of this journey, this 20+ year journey, and it's almost like their children were kind of temporary. Like it's almost like they can't take that back with them. They were not supposed to stay in America.
Right.
They're supposed to be there for a time and then return. And it's like everything they experienced and had in America stays there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like we raised them. It's like almost like they're not theirs. It's like we raised them, but they're not you. You know?
Yeah, and that's the hardening. Like we're Russians now. In Russia, you say at 17 years old you're done raising your kids. Well, that's very un-American, right? We don't feel that way.
Of course not. And you know that's so heartbreaking to think too. Is that like it's like all of that was fake. All that was a facade. Of course it was. That was the whole show. But to leave them there.
Yeah, that's rough. I like that Paige had the agency to decide herself not to go.
I like that she stayed.
Yeah, I do too.
That's not her. Very much not her.
She's an adult. She's not being pursued. She's not under investigation. She was the one person on the show that really had the choice.
Yeah.
Do I want to be an American or do I want to be a Russian? The one benefit of going to the Soviet Union is I'll be with my parents.
Yeah.
The benefit to staying in the United States is everything else, including Henry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She wouldn't have been any happier going to the Soviet Union just to be with her parents.
And let's face it, she didn't really know her parents that well either.
No.
I mean, look, she was in on the loop at the end there, but like not fully.
No, she was never fully there.
They kept her out a lot.
She started to suspect finally that her parents actually killed people, but she never got confirmation. They still lied to her about it till the very end.
Yeah, and like even that scene with Philip and her in her dorm. When he's like, "You think you know me?"
Right, yeah.
And he schooled her a little bit there, but it's like
that's a great scene, by the way.
I love that scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, she gets to have that. They have to have their childhood, but like now they are not kids anymore. Like they said, they are fully in the world on their own.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I really like about how this finale ended is that there is a lot of ambiguity. It didn't wrap everything up. The world still turns. We don't know, and we won't know if Renee is a spy or not. Maybe Stan is going to investigate her. Maybe he's not. I can't tell if he trusts her. We don't even know if she is or not.
Ignorance is bliss, right?
Right. Well, I mean, maybe she's clean. She didn't look like it, but she didn't say anything either. She didn't do anything. She just had a weird little smirk, but that doesn't mean anything.
I'm willing to bet
really.
she is.
I mean,
that's my takeaway.
I got that sense, but I don't think we're supposed to have.
Sure. We're supposed to form our own opinion on it. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. You guys that love the show, do you think she's a spy? I do. I know the point of the show is bigger than that, but and you summed it up too. The with or without you needle drop too. It kind of sums up that whole situation.
It's all about ambivalence of relationships is what the song really is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the show is, right?
Very much so.
Every relationship on the show is incredibly murky, even at the end.
Yeah.
I guess you have Philip and Elizabeth, or whatever names they're going by now. Like they're sticking together. Like I feel like their relationship is strong and it's not going to end, even though their association, professional association is now over.
Yeah.
They have the right to walk away from each other.
Yeah.
I don't know how the stuff with the KGB and Gorbachev and they kind of resolve. Obviously, Gorbachev stays in power and eventually dissolves the Soviet Union into a democracy. The government dissolves, but
we're still a few years out.
We're still a few years out. There's a lot to happen in the world and in the world of the characters between now and then.
Even Arcadie's situation.
Yeah, what happens to Arcadie? What happens to Oleg's family?
Ultimately, what happens to Philip and Elizabeth too?
Right. Yeah, we don't know what they're going to do. They did say to Stan, is like, we're the only ones who know the truth. We got to get out of here. So maybe they do go back and they're the catalyst that blows everything open. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's implied. Yeah.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. Because they played a huge role in that. I mean,
right. We're gonna make our report. Maybe when Arcadie was talking to Oleg's dad, whose name I never remember, and he was like, "We're host. We're going to get grabbed. Whatever."
Yeah.
There is still a chance for a happy ending here, because when he was saying that, he had no idea Philip and Elizabeth were going to get out of the United States.
That is very true.
They were burned, but they weren't caught. Maybe them showing up there and Arcadie picking them up is, let's go fix all of this.
We're good. Yeah.
And it could be fixing it not just for the three of them, but also for Oleg's family and maybe even Oleg.
I think that's a good catch too, because it could have been anybody picking them up.
Right.
Could have been Gabriel.
Sure.
Could have been anybody. You know what I mean? But I guess Gabriel's out. But the fact that he's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still, I think Arcadie picking them up kind of signifies that.
Yeah, because Arcadie did say, he's like, we're going to get arrested too. We can't help Oleg because he's working for Gorbachev. I think he's making the assumption that the KGB won and Gorbachev is going to be taken down because their plan got stopped. And with Philip and Elizabeth making it back, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Them getting back, as they said, we can still be the ones. We have to get out of here. We can still be the ones to fix this. Maybe they fix it to the point where Gorbachev makes a prisoner swap to get Oleg back. Maybe them getting back. And that's why when Philip was saying to Stan, like, we have to go.
Yeah.
It's not about me. You should probably shoot me. But for bigger things, we have to go.
Yeah.
And they did. There's a chance, and again, we don't ever get to know anything.
It's ambiguous, but that, you can kind of pick it apart.
Them getting back does signal a happy ending.
Sure.
It does signal that them being there helps them dismantle the corruption in the KGB.
Yeah.
Because that's the information they have. That's what they know. That's what they gathered while they were there.
Yeah. And you can subscribe to whatever theory you want. Obviously, like the show did not fill in the blanks for us, but I think I want to subscribe to your theory there of what happens there.
I choose to believe that them getting back is.
I do too.
Is they those two specifically getting back is the catalyst for we need to go back because you didn't the message didn't get our message didn't get through, so we have to carry that message ourselves, right? So if the wire message they were going to send, the coded message was going to be enough to break the whole thing apart, then them being there should be enough to do.
We are the message.
Okay, we tried to get a message out, but instead we got out. Here's the deal. This might all work out. This might be because again, Gorbachev stays in power. We know that.
Yeah.
So their plan to make it look like he was selling arms deals to get him out of power, or selling weapons secrets to get him out of power and everything.
Sure.
Doesn't work. Maybe them going back is our chance to actually fix this.
I hope so.
I do too.
I really hope so. And like obviously like there's no follow up. It's done.
Right.
It's done.
Right. And we don't get. I mean, it's quite possible that the only people that this really sucks for at the end are
Henry and Paige.
Yeah, Philip, Elizabeth, Henry, and Paige, and Stan.
Yeah.
Like those are the only ones. Like everything else works out,
Yeah.
but their personal lives of these 5 people are what really get capsized.
And I'm really curious about what's going to happen with Stan and Renee. I mean,
again, that's
who
a thing
knows?
that I think Stan will probably take it to heart.
Yeah.
This is the seed of suspicion has been planted.
Yeah.
You could tell when he hugged her that he was not 100% thinking Elizabeth was full of or Philip was full of crap. So I do believe that Stan will dig.
Yeah.
And also, if Philip and Elizabeth blow this whole thing up,
it's coming out anyways.
It's coming out. She's on a plane on her way home because everything's blown.
Sure.
Either way.
Yeah. He'll have Henry.
He'll have Henry. Henry and Paige and Stan can just sit and drink in their misery of like, wow, your parents being Soviet spies really sucks.
Yeah, the 80s suck, huh?
Right, yeah. Come on, 90s.
I know.
Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us. This was a fantastic show.
One of the best finales.
Really loved the finale, and we will catch you on the next show.
See ya.